Hello again. All right, this is quite possibly the grand finale and last attempt for me to get a big hit out of OP13. I don't know why, but I purchased 3 more boxes from my local shops, and we are going to see if we can finally hit something big. Again, now my last few videos I've decided to not upload, and not because they were terrible, but just because they were sort of mediocre, mid, not great. I mean, okay, but not great. So let's see if with 3 boxes, which makes practically a case for me, we can actually end my manga-less streak and actually get something good from a very big run of definitely the most I've bought. I mean, this definitely is more than OP11. All right, we're starting strong with leader pack. Emu. All right, I'm gonna count my leaders, keep my rares on the side. This is the junk pile. Junk, as in I'm a collector and not a game player. All right, so we are going in strong and staying positive. We're gonna get something here. Not. All right. Three boxes, including the final one that was on the shelf at the shop with the report of supposedly no one getting anything super big from the case at the shop. But you know, it could have just been that no one said they got anything big. No one told the shop that they got anything big. Okay. And then they brought these other 2 boxes out from a different case. So what does that mean? I don't know. Let's find out. If these all suck, this video will never see the light of day anyway. All right, rare, and we got our first SR, and it is Shanks. We'll lay that right there. This will be a longer video since it's 3 boxes. I'll try to make it go through it a little bit quicker. I'll also share a couple of the things I got from the video, which is now an off-screen box opening from yesterday, which I got yesterday, which was actually pretty good. It was a nice hit that I'm happy with. All right, we got something here. It is an alt art Saturn. So there's our first hit from our first box. I do have that, and I'm okay with getting another copy. We're just gonna accept what we get here. So let's go ahead and we will sleeve that up. Let me get all these out because this thing is almost empty. So let's go ahead, and that is our first hit of the day from box number 1 of 3. And I have a family to feed. This is going to be my grand finale for OP13 as far as I can tell. I can't feed a family with cards. Okay, so that is hit number 1, and relatively speaking, that is a good hit. I opened 2 boxes yesterday. One was a good box, one was a dud box. So, relatively speaking, that's a good hit that I just got. So, so far so good, we'll say. All right. The kids are having a play date today, so there might be some background noise. Doesn't really matter because no one really watches my videos. Anyway, and it doesn't really matter. I think, all right, so we got another dead pack there. Oh wait, this is Lilith. She belongs with the rares. It doesn't matter because I'm just gonna, I'll sort through everything a little more closely later on. All right, we got our first Don pack here. The gold Dons have just plummeted in value. And I think we all knew they weren't going to really be that worth that much anyway. Wait, did I seriously get another Don pack without a leader card? This happened to me the other day. There's no leader card in here. Is this going to be a gold Don? Hold on a sec. It's a gold Don, and there's no leader in here. This is the second time this has happened to me. All right. Well, I'm not worried about not getting a leader. I got a gold Don. That's a good thing. Okay, so is this a thing? Or is this just a random, like, error? Let's look. There is no leader in this pack. And that's the second time that's happened to me. Is this happening to other people? That's the second time that's happened. That I've gotten a gold Don with no leader card in the pack. And you know what? Is this a replica box? Because I believe I got Saturn in that box. This might be an exact replica. What was the other hit I got in that box? I think it was an Ace Alt Secret Rare. Let's see if I get the exact same box. And I already got another Ace Secret Rare Alt Art. All right, so let's see if I get the exact same box. And if so, there's a lot of duplicate boxes going around with this. All right, but that's weird though, because other than the boxes I've been getting, I don't know if that's a thing where the gold Don gives you no leader card. Obviously, the leader cards aren't worth much unless you're actually playing the game, but okay, that's weird. I'm willing to bet this is going to be a duplicate box of the other one I got. So I'm going to say this is a 3-hit box with an Ace Alt Art SEC. Let's try to break that trend by making an Ace manga. How about that? All right, let's try for that. I'm going to skip ahead to the back here. All right, we got a Stussy SR. All right, so I did not, in fact, I've only gotten 1 leader so far. Let's count the leaders and in fact see if a gold Don box will only have 7 leaders in it. Because that's maybe an error box. Has anyone else seen this? Other than me. All right, let's see. This is not a leader pack. I'm going to skip to the end. Okay, we got some rares here. Very, very weird. Or normal. Maybe it is normal, and I'm just not seeing enough openings to know. All right, this looks like it's just nothing in here. Yeah, okay. Huh. I don't know. I don't know. All right, I'm going to skip to the end here again. I don't believe it. This is a duplicate box of the one I got. There's the Ace Alt leader. All right, you know what? So in that case, those are our 3 hits. I'm going to really quickly go through these, and then we'll move on to our next box. So this is an exact duplicate of the box I got. And this is the second duplicate box overall that I've gotten. And the third of these that I've gotten. All right, so there we go. I mean, it's still good. That's still a good box, but I mean, it just is what it is. I want to see now if there's going to be 7 leaders, because I didn't count them actually, because I was in my car at the time. Let's see if there's actually 7 leaders, or if there's 8 leaders, and it's actually missing a leader in this box. All right, let's real quick go through this, and then we'll move on to our next box. Let's burn through this. All right, this is a leader pack. So we got 2 leaders. Sucks to be me with these duplicate boxes. But this is it. This is my grand finale. All right, we got this. Unless it's a duplicate box that has something actually good in it, but that's not the way. All right, here's another leader. So that's 3. I haven't watched a lot of opening videos, so maybe other people are seeing this and not just me. And that's the same exact box that I got before with the same exact error, if that is in fact an error. Another leader. So that's 4. Maybe another one of the boxes I have here will be a triplicate box with the same error. We'll see. All right, so there's 5. There might be SRs in there that I'm skipping. I'm just doing this real fast because we already know that there's not another hit here. All right, there's an SR. Yamato. All right, quickly go through this. SR Rayleigh. All right. So even if both of my other boxes are dead, I might just put this video up just for scientific purposes. Not that anyone is going to see it, but I'm really curious to know what people would think about this box with the no leader. Okay, so here's, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 liters. We got 2 packs left. So are both of these liters or just 1? Here's a Don pack. It's a regular Don, of course. I don't think you can get 2 gold Dons in one box. And then there's an Emu leader. And then this one should not be a leader. Oh, it is. Okay. So I got all the leaders, but the gold Don pack did not have a leader in it. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you on that one. All right, so maybe it's just a fluke. All right, so speaking of flukes, there's my exact duplicate box that I've got before, but it's still, I mean, still is what it is. It's still a good box. Saturn, Gold Don, and Ace SP, not SP, but SEC Alt. All right, so that's box 1. Since that was a duplicate of what I already got, I'll show you the cards that I got yesterday. We got Emu Alt Leader, which is a great card, probably one of my favorites from this OP13, and 5 Elders Alt, and I got those from blister packs. All right, let's get our first box garbage out of the way. Put those over there. What's this? Oh, these are my SRs. Okay. So, move on to box number 2. And hopefully, at least one of these boxes will give me a tiny bit of love. If not, I quit One Piece forever. That's probably not true, but it's not looking good in my camp over here after today. Me buying these things that I should not have bought. But whatever, let's just go. All right. I can't believe I got another duplicate box. But that's, I guess, a thing that happens. All right, we're starting off with another leader pack. Let's get a triplicate box. Here we go. So, all right, so there's our first leader. Or maybe I'll get the Garp Sabo box again. That'll be another triplicate box. Here we go. All right, non-leader. What do we got here? Nothing there. Maybe my Nami playmat is not good luck. I shouldn't be using it. All right. All right, nothing there. This looks like the leader pack. Here's the blue leader. Yeah, this is leader. Ace. All right, so there's leader number 2. Was there an SR in here? No, not yet. Okay. All right. If I suspect a hit, I will put it to the side for now, like I did yesterday, off camera. All right, not leader, Blackbeard, Boop Slap, Shaka, Tom. Hancock. All right, this one looks a little sparkly, but it's probably just an SR. It is Yamato. Whoops. Okay. All right, off to a good start so far. All right, let's at least see something that I haven't gotten yet. All right, we got a Don pack. This one has a leader in it. How do you like that for a change? Let's just skip to the end here. And it's not a gold Don. So that's my second gold English Don that I've gotten. So we got Sabo, leader, and that stuff. So there we go. Again, the gold Dons are nice. They're just, in this set, not worth that much. But, it's okay. Still nice to get. It's better than the regular. As far as looks and, I don't know, whatever. I think they're down to about $15 or maybe even less at this point. But, it's just whatever. It's better than 5 cents. All right, this looks a little SPE. Oh, no, that's something else. Oh, SEC. SEC Luffy. Okay, so that is going to be one of our hits. All right. Actually, I don't think I've actually pulled that. I think my wife gave me one, but I don't think I've actually pulled that. It's been all aces and sabos for me. Maybe. I don't know. I've lost track. I've gotten way too many of these. All right, leader pack, and it is Luffy. So that's 4 leaders. And we continue. Yep. Too much of these. I got too much and got nothing in return, so we'll see what happens here. All right, SR Rayleigh. Right there. I mean, not nothing, just nothing massive for the amount that I got. All right. SR Elders. I'm glad I got the all art of that, because that's a nice one. And I only bought, I think, four blister packs off the shelf, and that was in there. So that was a pretty cool day. Okay, no leader there. Let's see what we got here. I'm just gonna let's just kind of flick to the end. This looks like maybe a Bonnie SR, and it is. Go with that. Still not sure how to feel about that one. All right, here we go. Last pack on that side, and we got our SEC as our first hit. of maybe a 2-hit box here. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling that when I see the SEC, you always wonder if it's going to just be a 2-hit box. All right, Boa and Roanoa. Oops. The SEC always kind of rubs you the wrong way when you see that, because then it's like, is that going to be a 2-hitter? Is that going to be one of my 2 hits? All right. I mean, it's nice to get, but, you know, then you start getting a lot of them, and when you're paying, you know, $120 for a box, and that's all you're getting, it starts to get a little old. All right, here we go. We still at least got 1 hit, so we'll see what we get, and then we got 1 more box to go. And then that is going to be it for me. All right, this feels a little wonky to me, this pack here. In fact, I think I'm gonna put this one aside because that felt a little textured to me. So let's just hold that one aside for now. All right, we got our Don pack here. Again, if I didn't say it in one of the videos I saved and did not delete, the textured cards, as you know, have a little stickiness to them. All right, regular Don and Emu Leader. So that's 5-liter packs. Got our S Snake. This pack feels heavy, like loaded. What's in here? It's a liter pack, but I don't know, it just felt like it was more in there. All right, Bonnie. Do you even weigh your packs, bro? All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-liter packs. This one, I think there might be a hit in there, so we'll just save that. Hopefully it's something good / something I don't have. All right, let's skip to the end here. SR, yes. Lilith, not Lilith, Stussy. Although Lilith was in there too. All right. Yeah, one of these boxes was the last one on the shelf, so I don't know what that means. Maybe nothing. All right, Utah SR. Obviously, if it was the last one I just opened, it really meant nothing, at least to me. All right, not seeing an alt leader, so if that's a hit, then this is a 2-hit box. All right, nothing in here. I'm trying to think now of the Elder alt arts. You know, the JJK cards. Which ones I have? I'm not sure now, because I got several in Japanese. So I have Saturn. I don't know. All right, what's this? Something. SR Whitebeard. Okay, Whitebeard. I did get the alt art Whitebeard, and I think I got that from a blister pack. So that was another good pull. All right, this. All right, that's nothing. All right, we're getting down to the wire on box 2. This looks like an event card here, so I don't think we're getting anything here. Yeah, Divine Departure. All right, 2 left. That pack's a little messed up, so if the manga card's in there, hopefully it's okay. This looks like a liter pack. Oh wait, actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are both liter packs. All right. And then the hit is indeed in that pack that I put aside. All right, so this is a 2-hit box. So hopefully there's something at least semi-good in there. It's probably just an alt art. So hopefully our last box is worth the effort I put out today, but I don't know. I'm not feeling it. All right, so here we go. There's our 8 liters, and then our last hit is going to be, well, that's something dark. Looks semi, maybe it's the SP? Probably, I don't know. Oh, okay, it's the 5 Elders All Art. Speaking of that, hopefully one I don't have. Topman Warcury. Ooh, you know what? I don't think I have this in Japanese or English. Do I? All right, well, either way, that's a cool card to get. So let's put that in here. All right, I'll take that. This might be one of the ones I do not have in either language. So I will go ahead and accept that in my 2-hit box. Let me put here. Let me put my other hits here. Wait, where's my? Oh, there it is for my duplicate. Sorry, Nami. Got to cover your face up there. All right. So that was box 2. We are going to move on to box 3, which of course has the manga in it. The question is, which manga are we getting? It's not a question of, is there one in there? It's a question of which one. Obviously, that is the question of the day. Although, you know what? I haven't seen an All Art leader yet, so that could mean something too. All right, let's go. Last box magic. This is it for me. This is my swan song. My Nami swan song. I think I deserve a manga for that pun I just made. All right, here we go. In fact, hold on. Let's uncover Nami's face here. That doesn't, she deserves better than that. All right, Ace, Gold Don. All right, that looks fine. All right, here we go. Let's make sure we have room here. If we sense a hit, put it aside. All right, we're starting right off with an SR. Put anything that seems suspiciously like a hit to the side. But I don't know. Shanks. Another SR, Bonnie. All right, we're starting off with SRs in this box. Alrighty, another non-leader pack. Let's just zoom to the end. All right, we got Saturn and event card. I don't know if this is a bust and I don't get anything huge. We might not do this, put this video up, but I guess we'll just see. All right, zoom to the end again, just to cut back on time. Another SR, Shanks, all right. What does this mean? Probably nothing. All right. Okay, another event card. And another Garp. Garp, you're not my you're one of my favorite characters, but you're not my friend in this set. I've already got 3 Garp alt arts. All right, still no leader packs to be seen. Another SR. That makes 4. Well, we're getting the SRs out of the way anyway. I like it better when we get the leaders out of the way, but All right, here's a leader pack. And it is Emu. Potential final boss of the series. Who is the final boss? Is it Emu, or is it Blackbeard, or is it someone yet to be determined? All right. Or is Blackbeard gonna turn it around? I don't know. All right. Let's see. I just hope we get something different and good, because I'm starting to lose a little bit of hope here. All right, hack, rare, and all right, this one's a little sticky. Let's save that. Got the stickiness. Got the stickiness of a texture. This is another non-leader pack. Only 1 leader pack so far. And let's hope this is a 3-hit box too. Let's go. Let's at least maybe get, if I'm not going to get a manga, which I probably won't, maybe another SP. I got the Sabo SP, which was really nice. All right, rare and Sanji. Rare Buggy. So another SP would be nice. Yeah, I mean, what else can you hope for, really? S Snake and another SR Stussy. Okay. Oh, kind of felt like that pack was a little open, but my luck, I get the manga and it's in a effed up pack. All right. No, still no leader packs. Jeez, what the absolute heck? We're gonna finish off with 7 leader packs in a row. All right, Hancock. It feels a little sticky, but I'm just gonna go for it. Nope, it's just another rare. Okay. All right. What is that gonna be? Hopefully, just please be something that I at least don't have. Another non-leader pack. This is our last one in the halfway point, and we only have 1 leader, and that is kind of weird. All right, Law. Oh, this is an all art. All art Sanji. All right, not the best hit in the universe, but it's okay. It's okay. All right. It's kind of making me think this is not going to be the best box in the world, though. But it's okay. We still have this. Maybe. Let's hunt down the leader packs. All right, because we're halfway through. All right, here's one. Bonnie. Let's hunt down the leader packs and save the rest. Whoops, well, that's on the floor somewhere. All right, this one is not a leader pack. So we'll put that there. This one is a leader pack, Sabo. All right. This looks like maybe, this is a Don pack, okay. So here's another leader. Okay, unless it's one of those weird ass. Okay, so that's 4 leaders and Don. no leader, and that feels textured. So let's put that up here. Maybe a 3-hit box, maybe a 3-hit box. Maybe. All right, not a leader pack. Put that right there. I'm just hunting down the leaders because still only 4 leaders, and we only have a few packs left here. What a box! Now I'm starting to get a little adrenaline here. All right, here's another leader, Roger. It's probably for nothing. It could also be coffee. So let's go. I don't want to get all worked up for nothing, but we'll see. We shall see. All right, not leader and doesn't feel textured, so we'll put that in that pile. Also, for me, this video is not super long for 3 boxes, so this is not too shabby. All right, not a leader pack. I can't really tell if that's textured or not, so we'll just put it there. All right, we got 3 packs left to open, and then we will reveal what is behind all of this little mini God pack. This looks like a definite ace leader, I believe. Trash. Yeah. Yep, and it is ace indeed. That makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 leaders. Okay. Come on, actual God pack. All right, I think this is done. So this will be our last. No, these last 2 packs are leader packs. Wow, finishing off with leader packs in both of these boxes, huh? All right, regular Don and Jewelry Bonnie leader. All right, that was some last pack non-magic there, but I have to reveal what these are. And at least 1 hit in here, because we got our Sanji Aldart as 1 hit. So there's at least 1 hit, possibly 2 hits sitting right here. And this has got to be a leader pack. Either that or I missed something. Okay, yeah, it is. Okay. All right, so we got Sabo. All right, so there's all of our leaders. Please, for the love of crumb cake, be something good in here for just to make it worth it. All right, so we got the Ace, 3 Brothers SR there. We got Goldie Roger SR there. These I think are not hits here. All right, we got the 5L. Oh wait, that was nothing. Okay, yeah, and all right, so those were nothing. All right, now these are either both hits, but definitely 1 hit. All right, so let's see what we got here. All right, this is definitely a hit. So this might be 3 hits, because I think this one definitely felt like a hit. All right, another Luffy SEC. Didn't I? Oh, no, that was in the other box. Okay, all right, so another Luffy SEC. I highly suspect this is a 3-hit box. All right, so hopefully it's worth it, because these 2 hits were not that great. All right, so we got, what's this going to be? What's that? Oh, is this a wanted poster? Luffy wanted poster. I've never pulled a wanted poster, ever, from any set. Hey. All right. Well, that's a good way to finish. It's not the ace misprint, but you know what? I got something that is better than most things. And I have never pulled a wanted poster. And that's the highlight. And that was the last thing I pulled out. So there we go. So that was, let's do a quick recap here. All right, we got something good. So we got, from box 3, we got Luffy, wanted poster, Luffy SEC, and Sanji Aldart. That's nice. Never got a wanted poster before. And now I got one. Thank God I actually got something worthwhile from these boxes. All right, my first box was unfortunately an exact duplicate of one I already got and / error box, but that's okay because it's still good. We got Saturn, Alt, Ace, non-manga SEC Alt, and Gold Dawn. So that's not too shabby there. And then box 2, we got another Luffy SEC and this Mercury Alt, which I am pretty sure that I don't have that in Japanese or English. I gotta double check. I might have it in Japanese, but it doesn't look familiar to me, so I don't think I have that. All right. Again, not the greatest I could have done from 3 boxes, but this one kind of makes it worth my day. So I'm pretty happy with that. And I think, at least for a while, I got to be done with OP13. So I'm going to call that my grand finale. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So again, if you watched, thanks. If you didn't watch, then I don't know what to tell you because you aren't watching. But thanks again, and we'll see you next time. Bye.